Hi, everyone. Welcome back to our English Conversation podcast. I'm Emily.
And I'm Mark. Thank you for joining us again. We're so happy you're here.
Today's episode is something very special because it's all about you.
Yes, finally, it's your turn to be the star of the conversation.
We're going to talk about one of the most useful skills in English, how to talk about yourself naturally.
It's something you need everywhere when meeting new people, in job interviews, at school, or online.
Exactly. It's not just about words. It's about showing who you are, your story, your feelings, your personality.
That's what makes English come alive, when it feels personal and real.
So, Mark, do you remember the first time you introduced yourself in English to a group?
Oh yes, I was in school and so nervous, my hands were shaking.
What did you say?
I said, "Hello, my name is Mark. I like football." And that was it.
Simple but effective.
Yes, but then the teacher said, "Tell us more." And I froze.
That's common. Many people know how to start, but not how to continue.
Exactly. Today, we'll help you keep the conversation flowing.
Let's start with basics, greetings and introductions.
When you meet someone, say, "Hi, my name is Mark," or "Hello, I'm Emily,"
Add something small, like where you're from. Hi, I'm Emily. I'm from Canada.
or "Hello, my name is Mark. I'm from England."
That already sounds friendly and complete.
If someone asks, "Where are you from?" you can answer, "I'm from Japan," or "I come from Brazil."
Make it more vivid with a detail. I'm from the north of Japan, or I come from a small town near Rio.
That helps people imagine your world. You're not just saying a fact, you're sharing a little picture of your life.
Next, talk about your job or what you do.
Say, "I'm a student," "I work in a hospital," or "I'm a teacher."
If you're not working now, try I'm looking for a job or I'm taking a break to study.
Be honest and comfortable with where you are. If you love your work, add passion. "I'm a designer, and I love creating new things."
That makes your introduction feel alive.
When you introduce yourself, what do you usually say?
Hi, I'm Emily. I'm from Vancouver and I work as an English teacher.
That sounds great.
Then I add, I love traveling and meeting new people.
Personal, warm, and easy to remember.
Introductions are like short stories, who you are in a few sentences.
Mine is, "Hi, I'm Mark. I'm from London. I work in media, and I love playing the guitar."
Perfect. It invites follow-up questions like, oh, you play guitar?
A good introduction opens doors to more conversation.
Introductions aren't just information. They're invocations to connect.
What if listeners feel shy talking about themselves?
Practice in small steps. Try a mirror. Hi, my name is, I'm from, I like.
Record your voice and listen back. Get used to your sound in English.
Confidence grows with practice, not perfection.
Mistakes don't matter. Communication does.
People introduce themselves differently across cultures.
In some places, family name comes first. In others, work or hobbies come early.
Some add humor or a fun fact. Hi, I'm Emily and I'm addicted to chocolate.
A great icebreaker.
There's no one perfect way to talk about yourself.
The key is to sound natural and confident, even with simple English.
You don't need big words. You just need to be you.
Let's give easy examples.
Example 1. Hi, I'm Maria. I'm from Spain. I work as a nurse and I enjoy cooking.
Short, polite, with details to ask about.
Example 2. Hello, I'm Tom. I'm a student from Thailand. I love playing football and watching movies.
Natural rhythm, like real conversation, not a script.
For a more formal tone, job interviews or presentations, try Good morning. My name is Emily Brown. I'm originally from Canada and I have a background in education.
Polite and professional.
Keep it warm by smiling and speaking slowly.
Professional means respectful and clear, not cold.
Talking about yourself isn't showing off, it's sharing.
When you share who you are, you invite others to share too.
It's like saying, This is me. What about you?
That's how friendships and good conversations start.
Have you met someone whose introduction you still remember?
Yes, at a travel conference. Hi, I'm Sarah. I collect stories more than souvenirs.
Poetic and memorable.
A few honest words can leave a lasting impression.
So don't worry about sounding fancy. Sound real.
Start simple and speak with feeling.
In the next part, we'll go deeper, describing hobbies, personality, and daily life naturally.
Once you introduce yourself, people want to know more.
Join us in part 2. We'll help you share more about who you are, step by step.
See you soon, friends.
Welcome back, everyone. In part 1, we learned how to introduce ourselves, how to say our name, where we're from, and what we do.
Yes, and now we're going a little deeper into something everyone loves talking about, our hobbies and interests.
Oh, yes, this is my favorite part. It's where personality comes alive.
Exactly. When you talk about your hobbies, people don't just learn what you do, they learn who you are.
So, Mark, how do you usually answer when someone asks, "What are your hobbies?"
I usually say, I love playing the guitar and watching movies.
That's simple, natural, and clear.
Yes, and sometimes I add, I enjoy learning about music history too. It gives people something to ask about next.
That's a smart move. When you share a hobby, you open a window for connection.
What about you, Emily? What do you say when people ask about your hobbies?
Oh, I usually say, I love traveling, cooking, and reading.
That fits you perfectly. You always sound like an adventure waiting to happen.
I'll take that as a compliment.
You should.
And sometimes I add, I enjoy quiet mornings with coffee and books. It helps people imagine the kind of person I am.
Yes, and that's the goal when you talk about yourself, to paint a picture.
For our listeners, the easiest way to talk about hobbies is by using simple phrases like, I like, I enjoy, I love.
Exactly. For example, I like swimming. I enjoy listening to music. Or, I love dancing.
And if you want to sound a bit more advanced, you can say, I'm interested in photography, or I'm into hiking.
I'm into is a fun, modern phrase. It sounds casual and natural.
Yes, like I'm into fashion, or I'm into Korean dramas.
That's a popular one lately.
Definitely.
You know what I like about hobbies? They're great conversation starters.
Yes, you can meet someone new and instantly find something in common.
For example, if someone says, I love cooking, you can reply, Oh, me too. What's your favorite dish?
Or if someone says, I like traveling, you can ask, where was your favorite place?
That's how small talk turns into real talk.
Exactly. That's how friendships begin, through shared interests.
Do you remember a time when a hobby helped you make a friend?
Oh, yes. When I moved to a new city, I joined a cooking class. At first, I was nervous, but everyone there loved food as much as I did.
That sounds fun.
It was. We shared stories while cooking, laughed at our mistakes, and by the end, we were friends.
That's wonderful. It shows that hobbies are not just activities, they're bridges.
Yes, bridges that connect hearts.
Do you think everyone should have hobbies?
I think so. Hobbies give us energy and happiness. They make life more colorful.
True. And they also give us great things to talk about in English.
Exactly. It's much easier to speak when you talk about something you love.
Yes, because passion gives you courage.
Let's teach our listeners some easy ways to describe why they like a hobby.
Great idea. For example, I love painting because it helps me relax.
I like running because it keeps me healthy.
I enjoy cooking because I can be creative.
See? You can use because to explain your reason. It makes your sentences more interesting.
And you don't need big words, just feelings.
What if someone doesn't have any hobbies yet? What should they say?
That's okay too. You can say, I don't have a hobby right now, but I'd like to try.
Yes. For example, I'd like to try yoga, or I'd like to learn how to play guitar.
That shows curiosity, and that's a great quality.
Yes. English learners should remember it's okay to talk about what you want to do, not just what you already do.
Talking about your interests shows what makes you unique.
Yes, no one has the same combination of likes and dreams.
That's what makes introductions personal and memorable.
Exactly. Even if two people both like music, one might like jazz, the other pop. That difference starts conversation.
And that's the beauty of talking about yourself. It's endless.
Let's help our listeners with some real-life examples.
Sure. Example 1, I love photography. I enjoy taking pictures of nature, especially sunsets.
Example 2. I like cooking. I often try new recipes on weekends.
Example 3, I enjoy watching movies because they help me relax after work.
All of these sound simple but natural. That's the key.
Yes, real English doesn't have to be complicated.
When I hear people talk about their hobbies with emotion, their English sounds beautiful, even if their grammar isn't perfect.
That's so true. Feeling gives meaning to words.
Yes, that's why language isn't only in the mouth, it's also in the heart.
Beautifully said.
Do you think hobbies can also tell people about our personality?
Definitely. For example, someone who likes hiking might love nature. Someone who enjoys painting might be creative.
Yes, and someone who plays team sports might be friendly and outgoing.
Or someone who likes reading might enjoy quiet moments, like you.
True.
See? Hobbies are like little windows into our souls.
For learners, it's also helpful to practice describing your daily life. That's part of talking about yourself, too.
Yes, you can say, on weekends, I usually, or in my free time, I like to.
For example, on weekends, I usually meet my friends. Or in my free time, I like to listen to music.
Those sentences sound real, simple, and easy to understand.
Yes, perfect for conversations or small talk.
Sometimes people think their hobbies aren't interesting enough to share.
Oh, yes, I've heard that before, but I always say everything can be interesting if you say it with passion.
Exactly. It's not about what you do, but how you talk about it.
Even if you say, I like watering my plants, you can add, it makes me feel peaceful. That's lovely English.
Yes, because people understand emotions more than facts.
So, listeners, here's a little practice idea.
Think of 3 hobbies you like.
And then, for each one, say why you like it. Use because. For example, I love cooking because it's creative. I enjoy reading because it's relaxing. I like walking because it clears my mind.
That's a wonderful way to build your English fluency.
Yes, practice out loud, even for 5 minutes a day. You'll sound more natural in no time.
So now we've covered how to talk about hobbies and interests.
Yes, and in the next part, we'll talk about how to describe your personality, your character, feelings, and what makes you unique.
Yes, we'll explore words like I'm friendly, I'm shy, or I'm a creative person, and how to use them naturally in real conversation.
It's going to be warm, honest, and fun.
So, join us in part 3 and get ready to show the world who you truly are.
See you there! Welcome back, everyone. We hope you've been enjoying this series about learning to talk about yourself in English.
Yes, in part 1, we learned how to introduce ourselves, name, country, and work. Then in part 2, we talked about hobbies and interests.
And now, in part 3, we'll go a little deeper into who you really are.
Yes, this part is about describing your personality and emotions. What makes you, you?
You know, I think this is one of the most beautiful parts of language. When you learn to describe your feelings and personality, you don't just learn words, you learn how to express your heart.
That's so true. It's like learning to paint yourself with words.
Yes, English gives you many colors to describe who you are. Cheerful, calm, shy, funny, creative.
And the more you use those words, the more confident you become in your own identity.
So, how would you describe your personality in English?
Good question. I think I'm friendly and patient, but maybe a little forgetful too.
I was going to say that. You always leave your coffee mug in the studio.
Guilty. But patience helps when I teach or work with people.
That's true. You're calm, and that makes people comfortable. What about me? I'd say I'm curious, caring, and sometimes a little shy in big groups.
I wouldn't call you shy. You're full of stories.
That's because you make me feel relaxed. In new situations, I'm quiet at first.
Many people can relate to that.
Listeners, when you talk about yourself, try sentences like, I'm a friendly person. I'm a quiet person. I'm talkative. I'm shy. I'm hardworking.
You can also add sometimes or usually to sound natural. For example, I'm usually calm or I'm sometimes a little nervous.
That makes you sound more human, not too strong, not too flat.
Exactly. No one is 100% one thing all the time.
Quick game. I'll say a word, you say if it describes you. Organized.
Definitely not.
Agreed. Kind.
I hope so.
Funny.
Me, yes. You, sometimes.
Creative.
That's both of us.
See how you practice describing personality? React, laugh, be honest.
And say not only what you are, but what you're not. That's real communication.
Use examples to make descriptions stronger. Instead of I'm friendly, say, I'm friendly. I like meeting new people.
Or, I'm creative. I love painting or writing.
Examples turn words into stories.
And stories are easier to remember.
If you don't know which words fit, start small. Ask friends, how would you describe me?
Sometimes others see what we don't.
And remember, it's not about being perfect. It's about being honest.
Honesty is the best accent you can have.
Here are common personality words you can use.
Positive, kind, friendly, helpful, funny, polite, honest, creative, hardworking.
Neutral or realistic. Quiet, serious, shy, talkative, easygoing, calm.
None of these are bad. They show different sides of you.
Being quiet isn't boring. Being shy isn't weak. Every personality has its beauty.
Describing emotions matters too. Learn beyond happy and sad. Try excited, relaxed, worried, proud.
If you can express how you feel, people understand you more deeply.
To avoid sounding like a list, use mini stories. Instead of I'm patient, say I don't mind waiting, I read or listen to music in line.
That shows your personality through habits, natural and human.
Some learners worry about sounding proud. There's a difference between confidence and arrogance.
Confidence sounds like, I'm proud of my kindness, or I work hard at my job.
Speak with warmth. Sincerity comes through.
Our words can change as we grow. I used to be impatient. Now I slow down.
I used to be shy about sharing ideas. Now I speak more freely.
We're always changing, and our English evolves with us.
Practice examples. Example 1. I'm a positive person. I try to see the good side of every situation.
Example 2, I'm shy, but I enjoy listening to people's stories.
Example 3. I'm creative, and I love making new things.
Example 4, I'm calm. Even when things go wrong, I try to stay peaceful.
Simple honesty is powerful. I'm nervous, but I'm trying.
That sentence shows courage. People respect honesty more than perfection.
The best English isn't perfect, it's true.
Small exercise. Think of 3 words that describe your personality. Add one example for each.
I'm friendly. I like helping new classmates. I'm patient. I don't get angry easily. I'm curious. I love learning new things.
Practice out loud for 5 minutes a day. You'll sound more natural quickly.
And smile while you speak. It makes your English warmer and more confident.
The more we learn to describe ourselves, the more we understand ourselves.
Language is a mirror. It helps us see who we are.
When we speak from the heart, people don't just hear English, they feel it.
So, don't be afraid to talk about your personality. Whether you're shy, funny, calm, or serious, you're interesting as you are.
English isn't about hiding your real self, it's about expressing it.
In our next and final part, we'll bring everything together: introductions, hobbies, and personality for real conversations and self-presentations.
We'll show you how to sound confident in everyday situations.
Take a deep breath, be proud of who you are, and join us in part 4.
See you there. Welcome back, everyone. It's the final part of our series on how to talk about yourself in English.
Yes, we've learned so much together, from simple introductions to hobbies and even describing your personality.
And now, it's time to put everything together into real conversations that sound natural and confident.
This is where your English starts to feel like you.
You know, talking about yourself is something we do all the time, but it's also one of the hardest things to do naturally.
True, because we want to sound natural, not rehearsed.
Exactly. So, in this part, we'll help you find the right balance. Clear, simple, and from the heart.
That's the perfect combination.
Imagine you're meeting new people at a travel group. How would you introduce yourself?
I'd say, "Hi, I'm Mark. I'm from London, and I work in media. I love photography and hiking, and I'm always excited to meet new people when I travel."
That sounds great. It's short, warm, and full of energy.
Yes, it gives people little details to ask about later.
Like, oh, what kind of photos do you take? Or where do you usually hike?
Exactly. A good introduction invites conversation.
Let's try another one. Something more formal, like a job interview.
I'd say, "Good morning. My name is Mark Taylor. I'm from London, and I've been working in media production for 5 years. I'm passionate about creative storytelling and teamwork.
Perfect. It sounds confident yet friendly.
I always smile while saying it. That makes it sound more natural."
Great tip for our listeners. Your tone is just as important as your words.
How about you, Emily? How would you introduce yourself at a casual social event, like a language exchange?
I'd say, hi, I'm Emily. I'm from Vancouver. I teach English, and I love meeting people from different countries.
That's very natural and welcoming.
Yes. Then I'd add something simple like, I really enjoy learning about new cultures.
That's a great way to show curiosity, and it helps people relax around you.
So, listeners, when you talk about yourself, think about where you are and who you're speaking to.
Yes, your introduction should match the situation.
If it's formal, be polite and professional. If it's casual, be warm and friendly.
And in every situation, remember, your smile is your best sentence.
Let's help our learners practice full self-introductions. I'll start with an example at school.
Go for it.
Hi, everyone. My name is Emily. I'm from Canada. I'm an English teacher, and I love helping people learn new languages. In my free time, I like reading and traveling. I'm happy to be here and excited to meet you all.
That's beautiful, friendly, simple, and easy to remember.
Yes, it's not too short, not too long, just natural.
Okay, my turn. Imagine I'm a student on the first day of class. "Hello, everyone. I'm Mark. I'm from England. I'm studying media and communication. I enjoy music and photography, and I'm really looking forward to learning together."
Perfect. It's full of positive energy.
You see, self-introductions aren't about being perfect. They're about sharing your personality.
Exactly. The goal is not to impress, but to express.
Many people feel nervous talking about themselves because of fear of mistakes.
I've felt that too. But mistakes are part of communication. They make you real.
I love that. No one remembers your small grammar mistakes. They remember your smile and your kindness.
Yes. And sometimes your honesty too, like saying, sorry, my English isn't perfect, but I'm learning.
That's actually charming. It shows courage and humility.
Another useful thing to share is your goals or dreams.
Yes, it shows motivation.
You can say, I want to improve my English to travel more, or I hope to work abroad in the future.
Dreams make conversations feel hopeful, and they inspire others too.
Let's also talk about small talk. It often follows introductions.
After you introduce yourself, ask simple questions like, What do you do? Or where are you from?
Or, what do you like to do in your free time?
These questions keep the conversation going naturally.
And react. Say, oh, really? Or, that's interesting.
Little reactions like that show you're listening.
Learning to talk about yourself is also learning to listen.
Absolutely. When you listen well, you answer better.
It's like dancing. Good conversation needs both partners to move together.
Great metaphor. Speaking and listening are a team.
Let's give one last complete example. Something you might say at an English club.
Okay. Hi, everyone. I'm Mark. I'm from London. I work in media and I enjoy storytelling. In my free time, I like hiking and playing guitar. I joined this club because I want to meet new friends and practice English together.
Perfect. It shows who you are, what you do, what you like, and why you're there.
Yes, friendly, clear, and personal.
And you can make small changes depending on the situation. That's how fluency grows.
Self-introduction isn't just an English skill, it's a life skill.
Yes, when you know how to talk about yourself, you can connect with anyone, anywhere.
It gives you confidence, not just in English, but in who you are.
Yes, it helps you say, this is me, and I'm proud of who I am.
And that's the real goal of learning a language.
What advice would you give to someone who's still afraid to speak about themselves?
Start small. Talk to a mirror, record your voice, or chat with a friend. You don't need to be perfect. Just be brave.
Yes, and don't forget to smile. A smile gives you both power and warmth.
If you forget a word, don't panic. Use another one or describe it. Communication is more than vocabulary.
Exactly. The heart always finds a way to speak.
I've realized something. The way we describe ourselves changes over time, but the goal stays the same.
That's so true. Language connects us across borders, cultures, and hearts.
Learning to talk about yourself builds a bridge between who you are and the world around you.
Beautifully said.
So, dear listeners, thank you for joining us in this series. We hope you now feel more confident talking about yourself in English.
Yes, remember, you don't need fancy words. You just need honest ones.
Speak slowly, smile, and let your heart guide your words.
And remember, you are interesting, unique, and your story matters.
Keep practicing, keep sharing, and keep believing in yourself.
When you talk about yourself, you're not just learning English, you're learning how to be open, confident, and kind.
That's the real lesson today. Thank you, everyone, for learning with us.
We're proud of you, and we can't wait to see you in our next episode.
Until then, keep speaking, keep smiling, and keep being you.
Take care, friends. See you soon.